Yeah.
We in this bitch.
Let's do the clapper real quick. You can do it.
The clapper.
The clapper.
Clap on. Clap off. The clapper.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember that infomercial.
I put it in one of the episodes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that infomercial.
If you don't, that means you didn't watch our episodes.
Yeah.
So, again.
Remember it.
Remember it.
I think.
Dream it.
Live it.
Live by it. And get it tattooed on you.
Do it.
That's what this says. You didn't even know, but that's what this says.
You don't even know.
You don't read the clapper.
I don't even breathe the clapper.
We don't even breathe the clapper.
You read the clapper?
Mm-hmm. As you can see, we're using our phones now because I left my laptop at home and I don't feel like driving at 1.5 miles down the road.
Technology.
Technology.
So we can do that and shit.
I said technology.
Hey. It is what it is.
It is what it is,
It is what it is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Carvel.
Those are some manly tears.
Some manly tears.
and then
I mean, can a brother get some Claritin up in here?
All right, let's go sell some crack.
Welcome back to another episode of K.A.B.S. We are actually going to be doing part 2 today of the questions. It was like 175.
Yes, what's the word?
It was like controversial questions.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm Artavius.
I'm Kevin.
So we appreciate you for sticking with us. This is going to be episode 11. Yeah, 11.
We're going
past that
statistics.
That number 10 pot. We
passed it, guys.
We passed it, man. Shout out Mike Tyson.
Shout out to Mike Tyson.
If you're watching this, don't punch me in the face.
I'm gonna fucking do it above me.
If y'all don't remember, oh man, that is so wild.
Yeah,
he did say that. That is like, that's a quote.
I put it up right here.
I'll fuck you till you love me.
I'll fuck you till you love me.
Yes. I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, man, don't mess with this guy.
Yeah. All right, Diddy.
Right. And the worst part is, he said that and then proceeded to call the guy gay, and nobody questioned it.
Okay.
And it was like, oh yeah, this guy that he's speaking to is gay. Mike Tyson is not.
Nope, not at all.
That's how that works.
That's some manly slurs or insults.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
that's crazy. Oh man, Mike, I love Mike. He's
a character, and the guy is still swinging.
Mm-hmm.
At least trying to.
Yeah. I remember when the big thing was, he was supposed to fight Jake
Paul,
and then they're like, oh, medical. So no, I was like, I think.
Well, was it him or was it Jake that had the medical issue? No, it was him, right?
It was him. It was Mike. Yeah, because I don't remember exactly what it is, but I mean, he's like
weak.
He's closing in on 60.
Oh yeah.
Oh weak. Yeah. No, you had it right.
Weak. I had it right. Okay.
Yeah, you were right.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, please don't
kill me. That's the last person I get. I just die. Just
right
before he even swings.
So he punches you, it automatically does 99,000 damage.
Yes,
that's it.
That's it. Or maybe he. I don't want him to fuck me till he loves me. Till I love him.
Oh man.
Anyways,
yeah.
Question number 1.
Okay.
Go ahead, Carville.
So, question number 1. This one is good. Should CEOs' compensation be capped or regulated?
Ooh, it's a tough question because I mean, you're CEO for a reason. Like you are managing an entire company. It also depends on how big the company is.
Yeah.
But there's also, I think there's a company where the CEO, he was making a lot of money and then he took a ginormous pay cut so that everybody in his company could be paid at least, I think it was like $70,000 minimum. And that company like grew ginormously because of like they just felt maybe more grateful and the work, what's the word I'm trying to look for? The work.
Like they were inspired to work.
Yeah, they were inspired to work. His ROI paid off. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Return on an investment. It paid off.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still makes that much. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, then
hey, look, All I know is the Waltons would never.
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
what?
Elon would never. What's it called? Tim Cook from Apple. I almost said Amazon.
Mhm.
Would never.
I don't think Beth Bezos would either.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
70,000 a year for y'all?
bro, I spend that in a day.
Right. Y'all think y'all all my
That's,
wives?
that's lunch.
Right. I took a private jet across the street for lunch.
Exactly. Can you imagine? All right, I'm getting off.
Right.
And I took a snack. I had a snack on the jet on the way there.
Right. Like, okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Congrats.
Right. Am I jealous? I don't think
I
so.
don't know. I feel more you're killing the earth or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm just kind of angry.
What's it called? Taylor Swift. You see how like she's like a huge like green advocate and like save the planet.
Yeah.
But then like she produces like I don't know how much more times of pollution using her private jet. They like tracked it and they're
boy.
like, you're producing so much more pollution than
You know, a lot of these people that are very well off are so out of touch with reality. They don't even know.
Not at all. You don't even know.
You don't even know.
How much pollution you producing?
Right. What's your carbon footprint? I don't have one. I have a nitrogen footprint. It's not really
I got an electric footprint.
Yo, this guy. Static Shock.
Static shock. No, I'm
Electron?
Black Lightning.
Hey, he might be.
Hey, I might be. You don't know.
What's the other one's name? Black Adam?
Like, that's The Rock.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, well, he was.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know,
You know who we're talking about.
because we were right always.
Always right.
Always.
That being said, as far as the CEOs being capped or regulated, I would say like how would you regulate that? I
don't know.
mean,
Maybe depending on how many levels there are in the
Mhm.
company, like it only goes up a certain percentage.
right.
Like an evenly gapped percentage is not like I'm making this much and you're making this much and then this. Yeah.
Right. I guess that could be something capped. I don't know if I go with capped because I assume okay, well we're gonna cap this, but then they're just gonna cap what they're gonna pay people. And then
Yeah.
at some point, if the total revenue brought into the company is higher than the cap of both ends, where does the rest of the money go? Is it gonna go to the government?
No, I mean it goes to I guess
Us.
yes. Us.
Yeah.
Africa.
Mm-hmm. This is Africa.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. In case you can't tell. Yep. In case you can't tell.
This right here is Africa.
This is Africa. This is where humanity started.
On this table.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
You may not know, but you learn something new every day. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can understand. I would say a lot of these CEOs make way more money than they need to. And they can, even if it's not 70K, because obviously depending on how many employees they have, but like Amazon can afford to pay every single employee like $50,000 to $60,000.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
100%.
the amount of money this guy makes is ridiculous. I forgot how long they said it took for him to make back the money that he paid his wife, his ex-wife.
Oh, I don't know.
It was something like I know it was less than a year.
Oh wow. What?
I know it had to be less than a year.
Oh my gosh. Here's so many billions. I want to make it up and just like by next year. You got it.
It's still insane that
And then she like
Because-
give away like half her money too.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't want it.
she got that and became the richest woman in history.
She married right.
Remember, ladies, you can't become rich without a man.
Oh my god. Just burning.
But yeah, I think for what she was at least net worth, she was like the richest woman in history,
on earth. Wow.
which is crazy because someone like Oprah who like
Actually busted
her
butt.
ass like, for a long time.
Nope.
I know she was the first female billionaire.
Dang. That's crazy. I know little of Oprah, so but yeah, I just know she's very powerful.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
if you're watching Oprah,
And you get a prize.
I'm
and you
single.
get a prize. What?
I said if you're watching Oprah, I'm single.
Yep.
Trying to become a sugar baby.
Comcast remote.
Hey, we out here and shit. Do you want to choose the next question?
Sure.
Or?
Let's do the next question.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is outsourcing labor to countries with lower wages ethical or exploitative? I don't even know.
Exploitative. Exploitative.
Exploitative.
Exploitative?
We can't read.
Or is it exploiting them?
Exploiting. Yeah, or is it exploiting them? What do you think?
It's so I will be honest. Initially, I was like, "Yo, this is unethical as hell because you ain't paying them shit." But then a part of me was like, "They're probably also still earning more than what they would, depending on where they are. They could still be earning more than they would if they got a regular job where they live, depending."
I see that.
All in all, though, I do think it is unethical. I do mainly because I do think that it directly takes away from those that are
Jobs here.
Yeah,
But that's what also keeps like clothes or certain things cheap.
this is true.
Or else it's a lot more. Like, have you ever had like you see something and you're just like, damn, this is nice, and then you're like, holy crap, that's expensive, and then it's because it says made in USA.
So I don't remember. Was that shirt at Nordstrom made in the U.S.?
I think so.
All I know.
Yes,
So, God,
we went to Nordstrom one time.
not the rack.
Not Nordstrom Rack, actual Nordstrom. And we don't shop like luxury brands like Target.
I will go to Target or Wally World.
Yes. And I was like, Artavius, look at this shirt.
It's a plain white T-shirt, mind you. I mean, it felt fine, but like it's a plain white T-shirt. It was like 200,
Yes.
250, something like
T-shirt,
that.
not even like a button down.
Just a T-shirt, and then the jacket. It was a nice jacket, but it was like
I
$5.
think it was like $500.
Oh
A little
my
over
God.
$5. I was like,
Yeah, it's like
but
what?
yes, we're in the wrong section here.
Right.
Yeah.
I could walk back across the other side of the mall and go to Macy's and which Macy's, they have good sales, but their base prices are still a little up there.
Yeah, but it's not Nordstrom.
200 for a plain white T-shirt.
Yeah, I walked one time. I was like, "Ooh, these dress shoes look like $1,000."
Yeah, I've done that too.
Yep.
I've done that too. And I was trying to figure out what is special about these. I was like, $1,000 for shoes? Can I race Usain Bolt?
Right?
If not,
and it's like those brands that like Louis Vuitton, like all those brands, they cost pennies on the dollar to make.
Yeah,
pennies. Like it might cost them $10-15 to make it, but they're selling it to people for thousands of dollars.
If it's even $10-15.
Yeah, even it's probably less than that.
Right. Even and honestly, it is true. These luxury brands, even the shirts, I mean not shirts, like the shoes, and the clothing too. I mean, 25 cents, $1, maybe $2 to make, and working y'all asses.
Y'all buying those brand designer brands,
right?
Y'all are paying for the same stuff over at Target,
right? Well, I got me a Louis. I guess
I got me a Target, bro.
Right. They both look nice, don't they?
Yep. It's pointless. Honestly, I stopped because I used to like. My father used to buy me a lot of like Armani and Express and stuff like that in high school, and then I started buying it. And I was like, "This is expensive." And then I went to Target, started buying clothes at Target, and I was like, "This is just as fine."
I will say there is. I do understand paying for the quality, so I do understand that. So, not sponsored, but
it's probably Mitchell.
Oh shoot, what is the brand? It's True Classic. There we go. True Classic T-shirts. Some of the best. Hold, please.
Y'all didn't know, but I just teleported. And we're black. One black man to another black man.
Yes, sir.
Behind the camera, behind the scenes. Can't see him. He's going like this right now, guys.
I can't see him. Where you at? Black man.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I ran out of breath. I ran.
He ran.
You didn't even know.
For y'all.
Yep.
That being said. Yeah, shit's expensive. It's wicked.
Shit's expensive, yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
Okay, I'm good now.
But yeah, I how do you feel about it though? How do you feel about?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's ethical, but I wouldn't say it's exploitative either.
Exploited.
Exploited. Yeah.
Exploitative. There we go.
Because I mean, you could see it as like you said, they're maybe making more money than what they would as working in their country,
Mhm.
and we're producing jobs out there.
Yeah.
Now, Karen and I joke around because we order stuff online, and then I order like the two of like one thing, and I put it on. I'm like, this is nice, and I put it on the same thing, the other one. I'm like, freaking child didn't make it the same way.
It's probably true.
It's probably
That's
true.
the worst part. It's probably
Unfortunately,
true.
it's probably true.
It's probably true. But I mean, like I was saying before, like the company True Classic. I mean, it was on sale, pack of 5 shirts, and they feel really good. They don't lose their elasticity, and they like for men, so they fit here, like on
Okay,
the
yeah.
chest and the arms, and they kind of taper in a little bit. But I was like, oh, this is actually like
Like a nice fitted
it's
shirt.
a nice fitted shirt.
Yeah.
You don't feel like it's not boxy. Like you get a nice T-shirt
You get
from
one of-
anywhere.
I hate when you buy shirts that have like a design. You're like, oh, it's gonna be dope. You put it on, it's like just a box.
Yeah.
And you're like,
What the hell?
I hate this.
I will say for those 5 shirts, it was like $75. I'm not gonna lie. So, which
It's an investment.
and that was on sale. It was supposed to be $150.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Half off.
yeah. So
I've seen that brand too. And every time I'm like, oh, I click it, I'm like, I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I got it. I was like, this is by far the best shirt.
Really?
T-shirt
The
I've-
bar-
it's
bar-
by far the
So
best t-shirt I've seen.
my favorite T-shirt that I have is from actually H&M. It feels nice quality. It's thick, and I think it was like $15.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So at least if it's half off, it's essentially 75 for 5. It's 15
$15
each.
yeah.
But I will say if it's on sale.
It's on sale. If
But
that's just $30 a T-shirt,
$30 for a shirt. Oh my goodness! Like I complain
Maybe
about
a
paying
dress
$30 for
shirt?
jeans. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. Yeah, for a dress shirt,
yeah.
especially occasion, makes sense.
But question number 3.
This. Let's see. Huh.
Wait, as he reads, we struggle reading.
So, so this one says, should corporations fund local infrastructure and services to offset impacts?
Ooh. I think so, yes, because I mean, I know some companies do because they're like, oh, if you buy this shoe or this shirt, we'll donate like X, like we're donating to this corporation to this company. But if you really read the fine print, they're giving them like a fraction.
Yeah.
Like pennies. Like if they're making $10, you're gonna only give them 50 cents of what they made.
Yeah, if that.
If that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. So I mean, I guess you are doing that, but you could do a little more.
You can do a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. I definitely think that they should, because wherever your stores are located, it's gonna be using the resources or the people as the resource wherever the infrastructures are. So, especially with a place like schools, like, I mean, if you put up like a mega, I don't know, let's say like a mega mall in a neighborhood, but the school system is bad. Like, usually school systems are bad because they don't have the funds, or maybe housing isn't great because of like the market, and eventually they're going to try to price people out anyway. So you might as well put something back in there.
Put something back in there, because if you know, I don't know, in Charlotte where the Amazon warehouse was, like the big one, it was like in the bad side of town because they know that they don't have to pay them as much, I feel like.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be more people there that are gonna want the job. And then if it's closer to them, they'll be able to travel to there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they should be like, hey, let's improve their housing a little bit. Like, let's put some type of money, some type of community to help them
Yeah.
out. Mhm.
Especially Amazon is it's a ridiculous amount of money.
Exactly.
Like-
It's too much money.
Yeah.
Too much money.
So much money.
Sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. But the next question that caught my attention was, should tech giants like Facebook and Amazon be broken up for being monopolies? Amazon, not really, because it's just a marketplace, and a lot of companies actually sell through Amazon.
That's true.
Kind of like an eBay, like a better version of eBay, because that's what happened. I feel like eBay was out,
Yeah.
and then Amazon was like, we could do it better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Facebook is its own technically branch from Meta. So
Yeah.
it's like Facebook and then Instagram and other companies. Yeah.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. But the company I definitely think is more of a monopoly is Apple. Because if you think about it, um, Android has a bunch of different brands
Yeah.
that use Android.
Mm-hmm.
Apple is just Apple. Like
Yeah.
the iOS system is only Apple. No one else can use it.
Right.
And they built like this ecosystem that kind of like forces you. If you want one thing, you're gonna need the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but it's just gonna attract you to get everything else Apple.
That's true because I remember when they first took away the headphone jack. And people were like, "Oh, we'll just get the earbuds. Yeah, the $150 earbuds that you're probably gonna lose."
Yep.
I will say though, with those, I would say that's probably the least monopoly thing that they have because they can work on any
Yeah.
Bluetooth device.
But they don't
still,
work as well.
that's true. They don't work as well, and then they incentivize you to get an iPad, to get a MacBook, get all these other things.
You want to
Apple,
FaceTime? You gotta have Apple.
even with the charging port. I mean, I remember
Originally, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember when all the phone companies had different like plugs for
Every
chargers?
single one.
It was like, "Oh, what kind of charger do you have?" And the ones that were like really wide.
Oh my gosh, Apple, like their first chargers,
Mhm.
super wide. No other company had it.
Nobody. And then because I think my first phone wasn't my first phone a Motorola. I can't remember, but it also had like a really wide port and there was a really thin one.
Yeah.
And then I remember when my old phone when I first got my PS4, and I guess it was my S. My
3?
Galaxy was it 3? Did I have a 3? 4. My S4
S4.
had the same charging port as like
Yes,
my
the
PS4. I was
controllers.
like,
It was the greatest thing ever.
yeah.
Yes.
I was like, "Oh, where's my charger?" "Oh, the PlayStation, obviously."
Yeah. And I remember the iPhone, it was that wide one for the
Mhm.
iPhone 4. And then the 5, I think with the 5 is when they started the little lightning port.
Yeah,
And then now they officially, because I think it was a government regulation that they have to use the USB-C.
USB-C.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me it just makes sense. Just USB-C. Everything uses USB-C. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
And I think it's faster than anything else.
Yeah.
Like it's a good, whoever invented the USB-C,
making
cashing
money.
out.
Making
We
that
about to cap
money.
you, son.
Yeah, you're getting capped, brother.
Yeah.
Let's say that being said, though, it's funny. Honestly, I don't even kind of like you. I don't see Amazon as a monopoly because they aren't. If there was going to be, I don't want to say a tech giant, but if I was going to relate it to any company that's more like a monopoly, I would say Walmart's trying to be one because I know the reason why their prices are so low is because they buy so much of their suppliers like inventory.
Oh.
So they're like, "Oh, well, I want this price." Kind of like any business, the more you buy, buy in bulk, it goes lower. But they're like, "Oh, instead of it being 45 cents a piece, I want to pay 35 cents a piece." And if they say no, they're like, "Well, I represent 90% of your market, so I'll just pull out."
Ah, really? I didn't
So
know
they're
that.
like, "Okay, fine, we'll do 35 cents a piece," as an example.
Yeah, I didn't know
but
that. Aren't they
so-
also part of Sam's Club?
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
think so because I've seen like the.
I think it's Sam's Club. It's not Costco. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've seen the big like the big rig trailers, and they'll say like
Mhm.
Walmart, Sam's Club. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. So I know that's
why isn't
that's- so they do
Sam's Club
stuff
that
like
cheap?
Right. So, but yeah, Amazon, I don't see it as a monopoly. And Facebook, I honestly, I don't, it's not really a monopoly. I don't think so. Like from a tech, industry. I
Mm.
mean, I guess.
Maybe Google.
Yeah.
Maybe Google would be more of a monopoly than.
But that's just because, like, who uses Bing?
Yeah, nobody uses Bing.
Even though at work, Bing is the default.
I hate
Irritates the
it.
hell
I
out of
hate
me.
it so
I
much.
hate it so much.
And you can't even go on Google.
Yeah.
It blocks you. It's like google.com restricted.
I'm like, what?
Like, bro, you want to use this crap? They keep saying it's because they're a conservative company. I'm like,
That's some bullshit, bro.
that's some bullshit. Our system is very outdated too.
Yeah, it's very outdated.
Yeah.
I
was
mean-
telling my mom who's in the banking system
Yeah.
what we use. She's like, I haven't used that since Chevy Chase.
Before you came,
Mhm.
Dash was so much more limited.
Yeah.
Like there was no history. You can search history. You like opening like the accounts opening was much more difficult.
Mm.
There was
That
like
was just plug and play.
yeah,
Yeah.
except with like a few things like certain wires. I
Right,
know,
right.
I know like certain. Well, really the only one that doesn't have to. Well, yeah, I guess foreign,
Only-
certain business,
hmm
and then foreign currency. But
Yeah.
that's
That's somebody did that today. Someone brought in euros. They brought in 10 euros, 100 of, I mean, 10 of them, so 100 euros, and
Mhm.
then two fives. By the way, euros are like very colorful,
Yeah,
and we have just
very cool.
green.
That's what like our cash now is colorful for our money, but like it's
Yes,
really not.
it's not
It's
like
standard.
euro, and they
And
also
everything.
change in size.
I was just about to say
Like the
that.
smaller the euro, the smaller, and then the bigger the number, the
Yeah.
bigger the bill.
I was gonna say it's like ours are also the same size for everything. Like, yeah, I've met people like, oh, your money's boring. Yeah, but your country's broke.
Country's broke.
Yeah, but no, it's true. Our money is boring.
Yeah,
Our money's boring.
yeah. Well,
It's true.
it's okay. You Europeans, you can't even have. I was just watching a video. I'm a huge dog lover. I can't even. If I had a pit bull, I'd have to walk him with a muzzle everywhere you go.
It's ridiculous.
You
man.
can't go to groomers because they're just considered violent dogs. You can't. They're so limited to what you can do. I'm like, why, bro?
If it was a Chihuahua, I'd understand.
Yeah, exactly. Those things are loud and annoying. And I've been bitten more by a little chihuahua than
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just yeah. They are. I watched a video and he was talking about dogs. And he said Chihuahuas. He was like, if you take a wolf and boil it down, but only leave anger and everything bad, there's your Chihuahua. It's like they bark at their own food. They bark at you.
Yes,
They're just angry.
it is. It is. And I literally just sent my mom a thing of pit bulls and how they just said that they're like the most tolerant pets, I think, or the most tolerant breed of dog.
Yeah.
Yes, pit bulls are among the nicest dogs there are. They're among the most tolerant dogs tested by America's Temper Test Society.
It's true. That's why they're also considered nanny dogs.
Yeah.
You know, like they are fantastic. I mean, all I've owned in my life is pits.
Fantastic.
They're great.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to actually do it to the camera because I don't know if you guys are in Europe.
Take that, Erp.
Erp. Got his ass.
Got his ass. But
Cool.
the next question is gonna be: should unpaid internships be made illegal in all industries?
I don't know if it should be made illegal. I just because I feel like it shouldn't. Sometimes I'm like, you're getting out of college. You're like, oh, you need to have the internship. I'm like, but I still gotta survive. Like, I still have to make. I still gotta pay. I still got bills to pay.
Right.
I can't go and not and just volunteer.
That's true. Yeah.
That's all it is. It's
It is just
volunteering.
volunteer work. That's all it is.
I don't. So I don't think it should be illegal. It should be limited.
I agree. I don't think in all industries. I would say because it is free labor. It really is.
That's
free
all it
labor,
is.
You know
what? Fuck it. It's illegal.
because
It's illegal.
yeah, because some industries are like, oh, you know, you have to have like they're talking like 3-6 months, a year's worth of internships.
I'm like, no.
Like that makes no sense. Like, oh, you have the experience and that'll help you with the job search. I'm still gonna get a job for $40,000 a year.
yeah, bro. I need to pay bills.
Right. I'm working for free. It's free labor. So I could understand in certain industries, maybe like
Or maybe if you do it and you succeed at it, you get the money back. Like, or like, here, you did it. Here's what we owe you for doing that internship.
mhm. And honestly, I would even be okay if it wasn't like the full
Full amount.
minimum wage. Yeah, the full
Yeah.
amount. If it's like, okay, half, afterwards or whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
I'd even be okay with that. I mean, if it's like you go on like a year of internship, like, bro, nah, you just,
Bruh, nah.
they just finessed you. They just
I know.
finessed you for years worth of work.
They got you. Got his ass.
Got your ass.
Got your ass.
got your dumb ass boy.
Exactly. You drank the
Come on,
water.
bitch. It's like I like that shit, boy. I thought you had a job.
Come on, bitch. It's like I like your boy.
Right.
That was yes.
Oh, I've been interning for a year. Can I get a job? Ooh, we just hired Dave.
Yeah, Dave took the spot. Sorry.
Sorry.
I was here for a year. I've been working my ass off for free.
Okay, well, interning, not working.
Yes. Watch what you're saying. And you, Dave beat you to it.
Dave beat you to it.
Yeah. So sucks to suck.
He just got out of college.
Yeah. I can offer you mailroom. Mailroom. That's it. I have a bachelor's and master's and
See, if you
work hard enough, you'll become senior mailroom.
just keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
What's your name again?
Yes.
Like, has a name tag on.
I know. Or the person's like, what do you mean? I took care of your mom because she was sick.
That was you?
I
I thought it was me.
Yes. I like this. This is
Mhm.
yeah. That's
Mhm.
exactly what it. Um Next one. Hmm.
I think we're looking at the same one.
Should vaccines be
Yeah,
mandatory?
that's exactly what I was looking at.
Should vaccines be mandatory? No, I don't think vaccines should be mandatory. Should be they recommended? Yes, but not mandatory. When the COVID vaccine came out, at first I was like, I don't want to get it because I don't. That was to me. Yes, there's a lot more technological advancement now than before,
Mhm.
but it's still like, bro, like slow down. Like you guys just made this vaccine for this disease that didn't exist 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So, and then my job was like, well, if you want to work, you got to get the vaccine. I'm like,
Work these.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, no, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I would say, thankfully, where I worked it wasn't mandatory. Selling cars, it was not mandatory, and then when I went to the gym, wasn't mandatory.
Mm.
It was in discussion.
It was
at
in
both,
discussion.
and then
Oh,
they're like, ultimately, nah. And I was like, cool,
cool. Thanks.
works for me. Um,
I did end up getting it. I got the just 2 rounds. The first one, and the second one.
mhm.
I don't know how many they are now. I don't care.
It's just the fact that they like. I remember when they got the first one, and then they said, was it like 6 months? You need a booster.
Yes.
I was like, booster. I ain't never had to get my flu shot boosted. Like,
Right?
You want
I
NOS in my body?
I think I've had my flu shot like twice in my whole life.
Honestly, I know as a kid I got it more often because being in the medical field, and then getting older, I didn't go as often.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
But every time I've gotten the flu shot, I've gotten sick. I also when I got the first shot of the vaccine, I got sick. Second shot, not really, which is weird because they said that the second one usually is the one that made people sick.
yeah,
It was the first one. I had like a fever for like 2 days. I was like,
it's interesting though because like my aunt, I remember she was a huge advocate. Get the vaccine. She got the vaccine, wore a mask, N95. Sometimes she doubled up. She was the one that like, even if I come to a family event because it's a birthday, she's gonna eat outside like
oh my
away.
god,
She was the first one to get COVID.
really? That's
All
so.
precautions.
It's actually that's true because it was the same thing. At first I held off as long as I could because my dad, who's in the medical field, was like, I wouldn't trust it, and I was like, okay. And then he didn't get it. My sister to this day has not gotten it.
Yeah.
But my parents upstairs, they were like, oh, we gotta get it. They got they got COVID like 3 times. I'm like, "Whoa."
So did my aunt. My aunt got it 3 times. She's the one. It was after the second time. She was like, "F it, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, it don't work."
It don't work exactly.
And
You
she
don't
works in the medical field.
as well.
Honestly, like all the women, like all the older women in my family have worked in the medical field. And then, because my cousin was like, "Oh, you guys should get it." And then after like getting COVID, she was like, "I guess it's okay if you don't." My sister in law was like, "You ain't gotta get that." My mom, she tried something. She's like, "You should get it. Da da da. Think about me." And I was like, "Don't you work in the hospital?" She's like, "Yeah." You need to think about me. Like, what about me? What about me? I went around all those diseases, bringing them home.
She's like, don't worry. About
But to answer the
You're
question,
safe.
though, right? To answer the question, though, I think in large part, no. I can understand from government, no. Maybe smallpox.
it.
Maybe smallpox, I could understand.
Yeah.
Yes, because that one
Or
is
chickenpox or something like that.
yeah, like smallpox, cool.
The Black
And-
Plague.
But right,
If that came back, inject me right now.
crazy part is most of them died because they were just dirty.
Oh really?
Like, yeah,
Oh,
because I remember like Ebola, like that was a huge thing,
bro.
Ebola was out for like 2 weeks.
And then it disappeared.
Yeah, one hit wonder.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like I remember Obama was like Ebola outbreak. It's gone.
It's because the main thing is hygiene.
Hygiene.
I think that's how it is for. I think that's how it is for most things. Even with COVID, people were like, "Make sure you wash your hands thoroughly," and I'm like, "Yo, the fact that adults have to be taught." I remember I walked into the Giant by me, and we're all walking, and at this point, it's like early on, so people are like still talking, not wearing masks, but kind of.
Yeah, keep their
And
distance.
one lady pushing her cart.
Oh no.
Everybody stopped. Is like, "Yo, should we jump this lady?" Like, like everybody made eye contact. Like we're all thinking the same thing. Like.
I
And
remember
then as a collective, frowny face.
I remember when it was like you'd go out and you,
Yeah.
you get scared like, oh, I'm gonna get kicked out or people are gonna hate me.
Right. I forgot who it is. Someone told me they were at Home Depot. You know, they cut like the wood there.
Right.
So yeah, it's sawdust. The sawdust comes by. That's you. I was like, bro, we are all surrounded by the sawdust. Like, I went to one convention when it came out, and somebody sneezed. Nobody said bless you. Everybody stopped and stared.
What?
Everybody stopped and stared, and then one person was like, "Bless you," and then everybody laughed. I was like, "No, this is
Bro, that is.
couldn't write it."
I would like you imagine being that person just "Ooch," and then just being stared at by everybody.
Yeah, I was like the speaker was like, "Yeah," and then
I'd be like, I was picking my nose. I went too deep.
right, like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I will say probably it's yeah, it's oh man, it was bad, but I can understand. I can understand for schools wanting. Look, kids are already cesspools in of itself. Your kid is if your kid goes to school,
petri dishes.
they're going to get sick. It is what it is. Herd immunity is real. Trust it's their chance of them actually falling severely ill is very slim to none. They just literally haven't.
They're just building
encountered
their
anything.
immune system.
That's all.
Yeah.
So, and I can understand some things like I said, like measles, smallpox. I don't think chickenpox is mandatory or even like
I don't even know.
mandatory for schools. I mean,
I know my father had chickenpox, and then Karen actually had chickenpox when she was younger too.
I never had chickenpox.
I never
And
did
I
either.
do know that it's worse the older you get.
Exactly.
So, right. I'm like, never.
Exactly.
But and what else is like HPV shots?
So I'm getting that next week actually.
Okay.
That vaccine, only because maybe it's due to TMI or something. But I started out. My family gets like a lot of skin tags and stuff.
Yeah.
But on my foot, it turned into a wart, and then it multiplied. So they were like, "You should get the HPV vaccine because that's what helps fight against these things." And I was like, "Thank you, I'm gonna get it for that because I don't want to be like." Yeah,
I think
they call me Wart Man. Yeah.
me and toads be hanging out. But yeah, it's large in part by I think by government. No, because I know people are like, oh, it's conspiracy, but still, you don't know what they're gonna put in there. I mean,
I remember they're like, "Oh, they're putting microchips in people." I'm like,
right? Like it doesn't make sense because like when people get the vaccine, all of a sudden coins can stick to their arm.
"Bro, I can stick to my arm right now."
Yeah,
It's called being sweaty.
right. It's a little sweaty, bro. Like,
Chill out.
come on now. I got a whole human stuck to my arm. Just like lifts up a kid. Like, come on, bro.
Look at this.
It's because of the
Yeah.
vaccine.
Yeah.
And I do remember that too. When any like slightly weird thing would happen, but the vaccine, you got the
I know
vaccine.
the
That's what it was.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know, like people were just getting sick a little bit more. It was the vaccine.
Vaccine.
Bro, COVID's out right now.
Like, yeah, so and so had cancer and they got their foot
The
chopped off.
vaccine. The vaccine did it.
Like before, there was like, it's COVID. That's the reason. And then it's the vaccine. It gave you COVID.
Exactly. No. It was, and then it was the crazy, it was the Democrats.
Yep.
It was the
Democrats gave it to you.
Yes.
I remember. I remember when one of the running gags was getting vaccines to get like vaccines cause autism.
What?
Yep, that was one of the running gags. Is like, hold on, like the parent getting the vaccine. Like, regardless, it's wrong.
That's so wrong.
And then I saw somebody switch. It was like autism causes vaccines. It was like whatever.
Oh gosh.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
They're turning the freaking frogs gay.
It was
I think
funny.
that's good. That's we did a good amount of questions.
It was
and
four or five,
four or five questions. I think
Yeah,
we're 40 minutes in. That was yeah.
yeah.
We'll leave it there.
You know, this is good. I mean, good amount of comedy. You know.
Yes,
in
this
so-
one was we definitely put a little bit more comedy into it, which I liked it. It was
Yeah.
good. And we still got another like 70 questions to go
Oh, we
over.
got a ton of questions.
There's a ton of questions.
But we'll
And
revisit
find
this
another
again.
one. Yeah.
Not sure when, but you know, this is some it could be a little lighthearted, some serious topics, but lighthearted. So
Yeah, exactly. Lighthearted. And yeah.
So we'll catch you guys next time. Yeah, like
Give us a
share,
like,
subscribe.
put in comments if you hated it, if you loved it. If you hated it, don't tell us because we're always right.
Yeah, if you hated it, you were wrong.
Yeah. And if you made it to this end and you were not a millionaire this time, that means you missed out.
Missed out. You didn't join in to the
We were
last-
giving away Bezos Jeff's money.
Yeah, yeah. Beth Bezos.
Beth Bezos.
Beth Bezos was.
He was here. You didn't see him?
You missed him. See, if you took the vaccine, you didn't see him.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it is. Anyways, we'll catch you guys next time. Appreciate you for sticking with us. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Peace.